Hello and welcome back to Nerddom, where we absolutely love nerdy things, but we don't know it all. And today we have episode 4 of House of the Dragon. That's right, enough talk, it's time for blood to be shed. I think, who knows. This episode had a lot of people propping it up as the big first battle, besides the Brackens and the Blackwoods that we kind of saw last episode, but we didn't see the fighting, we just saw the aftermath. So this might be the first actual battle between the armies. I've heard some people say the name, but I don't really know it. I haven't actually read the book, so I want to see the adaptation of it in this show here. Now, what am I saying? So I'm actually super excited to see what happens, and there might be some really crazy drama that is going to occur here. You know, crazier than maybe we've seen in the past. We kind of know what the outcome is, considering who the family is in Game of Thrones later on. But how do we get there? That's what this show is about. But first, if you like what I do, if you like the channel, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to smash the like button. Really just help out the channel, get pushed out to other people. And yeah, as we try to keep talking about stories, characters, and quality entertainment. Things that we need nowadays. All right, without further ado, let's get into the episode. I'm wearing my dragon shirt. It's the only dragon shirt I have. It's World of Warcraft Cataclysm. It's probably 14 years old now, so whatever. Let's get into it, let's have a good time, and we'll see you on the other side. Here we go.
How fares Prince Daemon with our army?
Everybody knows about Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
I present my brother, Sigwayne
Stupid
Hightower.
haircut.
Sigwayne is
Screw you. So what we know about this is that the tapestry actually changes depending on last episode's events. So what's it going to be this time? There's Aegon II. There's Rhaenyra. There's Aegon's son, who was slain. We saw this last week. The rat catchers. Okay, so it hasn't changed this week. All right, so it hasn't changed. Ooh, this one's written by Ryan Condal. All right, what do you got, Ryan? Alan Taylor, let's go. Oh, she's back again. Damn. This place is messing him up. Whoa, okay.
Slept well.
Blood on his hands, then it was gone. Wow. Is she reminiscing about Viserys?
Good morrow, Grand Maester.
It's cute. She definitely is missing Viserys. Double guessing everything that she's ever done.
But we must trust.
So she's still gone. So this is them dealing with her absence. She went to King's Landing.
An end to this conflict.
Oh, they must have fought Kristen Cole's people.
Men of House Darkland.
Kristen Cole's gonna
Lord
cut his head off.
Is there no honor left in this world, Cole? Sacking your queen's own castles and putting up people to the sword? Kingmaker. You're not fit for the White Cloak.
This is a better death.
This is legit showing
you?
Aemond and Kristen Cole being on the same
The two of you
wavelength
have been
strategically.
plotting.
They're definitely playing up the haunting, or is it Rivers? The lady that is haunting him. I think her name's Alice Rivers. Elise. Yeah, it's Aemond. Oh, shit. It's himself.
You're there.
He straight up called her a witch.
And a woman too, a girl child, you bounced on your knee.
Is that Bela? Oh no, it's his old wife.
What would you have me do, Mother?
He's a child, man.
Do simply what is needed of you.
Nothing.
Let them take care of it. Let Aemon, Kristen, Otto, let them take care of it. Let's go. One more battle. Rook's Rest.
It's broad daylight.
Alright, here we go. Battle of Rook's Rest. Right across the bay from Dragonstone. Where's she? Oh yeah, she just got back. Okay. At least they took time for her to get back.
Vassals have been fighting in your absence.
We're kind of treading over stuff that we already saw here, but she's letting the rest of the team know where she's been.
Only one choice remains to me.
He is brazen. He is daring us to act.
We need to send a dragon.
To battle.
Which is why you want to keep it though, too. It's the largest
I will
dragon.
meet Cole.
Oof. She doesn't know who to send. She gonna die? Oh my god, is she gonna die? Oh shit. Oh shit. She's gearing up for a dragon, then he is too.
The Conqueror's
Oh crap, he's gearing up. Oh, dude, here we go. All right. Taking him down, let's go. They got no cover whatsoever. Oh shit, let's go. They already run. They already run.
All is going to plan.
All is going to plan. Is Aemond waiting? No, is Aemond waiting? She thinks she's just gonna roll up and be easy pickings. Lay waste. Damn. That's it. That's it. The first burn of the war. Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Vhagar, huh? There he is. He sees his brother. Oh, shit. Fool. Good fire stunt. Yes. Dragon on dragon combat. Let's go. That's the one reason why they greenlit this entire show. Come on, she's well trained. Come on. There it goes. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There goes Sunfire. Oh, dude. Oh, damn. Finish the fight right now. There it goes. Here he goes. Here's Vhagar. Oh, yeah, there's Vhagar. This is the end. There's nothing. Look at this thing. Look at Vhagar. Burn them both. She blew up? Sunfire blew up? Yeah, she's gotta leave. She's gotta leave. Don't re-engage. She's re-engaging? Alright, all or nothing. Oh man. Battle of Dragons. It's not even an army anymore. Let's see how they do this. Look at that. They're just roasting each other. He was crawling on the ground, so he might be back in the forest. Behind the castle. There he is. Done. Oh god. Damn, dude. Whew. Man. We're not done? Oh shit. He cracked his ribs maybe? Punctured a lung? Person's dead. Oh shit. Man. Look at that shot, dude. Was he okay or was he burned? There was a couple of things with this episode that I did like. The first one being, finally we see dragon warfare. Now, what are the repercussions of dragon warfare? It is that it is the nuclear option. You cannot go back from this. As soon as a dragon is on the field, or two dragons, like they said in the documentary, nothing else on the ground matters. all that matters is who wins in the sky. So it's another allegory kind of for current day warfare, where you really do need to win the skies to win in a war. For example, World War II, you have to take over the skies of, let's say, D-Day, because if you don't, then the Air Force or air power is going to decimate your ground forces. There's almost not much you can do about that because of high altitude bombing, that kind of thing. Strafing runs. So if you think about it in that regard, dragons are likened to a nuclear option and also air superiority. And air superiority in modern warfare is do or die. If you do not get air superiority, you cannot move anything on the chessboard until you do so because of that, how powerful it is. So when we're looking at it through that lens, you do basically everything on the ground sits still, and you kind of have to let the dragons hash it out. Now, the whole battle I did enjoy because, like we saw, as soon as the dragon was on the field, the plan went into motion with Cole and Aemond. That may be the plan that they were hatching the night that Aegon's child was murdered by cheese and blood. Blood and cheese. You saw them playing with coins on a map, so they already kind of had this entire idea planned out. Now, as I stated, Rook's Rest is not a strategic stronghold. It's nothing big. Of course, it's really close to Dragonstone, which, you know, again, we have dragons, so is it that big of a deal? I'd say so. He's amassed a huge power, and he's able to maybe stifle off an attack from Dragonstone, but there is nothing on Dragonstone. Daemon is in the Riverlands, and what he can do is he can kind of come down from the Riverlands and attack their army from there. I do believe the Riverlands is up north. Let's see. So Harrenhal is just a little bit north of Rook's Rest, the Riverlands. It's kind of like northwest. So if we're coming from the northwest, we're going to be cutting them off basically in the Crown Lands. Yes, I believe it's called the Crown Lands. So when you're looking at it like that, like a huge chessboard, it makes a lot of sense that Harrenhal would be the pivotal point of all this stuff. But at the same time, he is taking this for no reason. And Rhaenyra, feeling maybe emotional from the interaction that she just had from Alicent, she kind of thinks that the people on her council have called her a wimp, maybe this entire time, or something like that. So what she does, she kind of plays perfectly into Aemond's and Cole's hands. It shouldn't have made any sense strategically that he's taking Rook's Rest. So she kind of, if she was thinking strategically, would have been like, this doesn't make sense, let him have it, or something like that. The only problem with that is that someone on her council is actually, Rook's Rest is their keep. So they would be losing that and all of their forces. So it would kind of be bad on her council. So it makes a little bit of sense to send some help over there. But like I said, once you send in a dragon, it is all-out dragon warfare. I'm not sure how you can scale that back. I don't know if a treaty, I don't know if anything like that. You can just have boots on the ground, because as soon as you have dragons on the field, it's done. Like, there's the cat's out of the bag. There's nothing going back from that. So strategically, this show shows you that, and it shows you, you know, why that is kind of important. And when we talk about Rhaenys wanting to go, I'm not sure that was strategically sound as well. They may have thought that the other dragons were still at King's Landing. Maybe they thought Vhagar was still at King's Landing, and that they wouldn't possibly move that over. I don't know if they talked about that. Maybe a talk a little bit more about the strategy could have been useful to us as the viewers, bringing them more into the strategic minds of this war that is now occurring. You know, Criston Cole is taking heads of the Kingsguard of Rhaenyra. That's a pretty big freaking deal. So we're in all-out warfare now, especially after the dragon attack, after the dragon fight. But I wish there was a little bit of talk about strategy with this. And then again, I don't know what Rhaenyra was thinking. I feel like they did build her up in the last couple episodes that she was possibly going to be doing something like this, or that we would feel maybe sympathetic. So she got a lot of scenes this season already. So you kind of had a feeling that something was going to happen. And of course, she falls on the battlefield, her and Meleys, her dragon, which is also Rhaenyra's side's largest dragon. I believe Rhaenys said that. So now when we're looking at it, we have mostly small dragons, with Caraxes maybe being the biggest player now, with he's over in Harrenhal. Now, we have Syrax and one or two other ones. We have, what's her name? We have Baela with her dragon, and then we have Jace, and then we have Syrax. And that's 3? So 3 against 2. Quickly, it looks like the numbers of dragons are going to be taken down. And when dragon warfare happens like this, that happens. Of course, we also saw Sunfire and King Aegon II fall. They left his condition ambiguous on purpose. I don't know if it's to keep us for the next episode or something like that. Maybe he'll come back in the big way during this season, or maybe he'll come back deformed. I don't need no spoilers. This is kind of fun, and it's also a different universe than the book, so it's kind of cool to see this as well. But yeah, I think Sunfire is kind of out. I think that dragon is down and out. So does Aegon's and Alicent's side only have one dragon? And is it, Vhagar? And where is their other brother that is at Oldtown? Is he going to be making an appearance, and is he old enough to actually fight? That's what we don't know. I kind of don't know the ages of all of these kids of Alicent, but there's one more brother. And they also have Helena's dragon. I forgot her name. But I'm not sure if Helena is going to be on the battlefield or not. A bunch of things to happen in the future, possibly. But Aegon did get kind of pushed into doing it. Aemond and Cole definitely did not expect him to do that. And it was kind of on Alicent to kind of get on him to not do something, but just getting on his butt. Being a pain, that kind of thing. He makes the brash decision. He is tired of being second fiddle strategically to Cole, to Aemond, to everybody else that's talking about strategy. He, the whole time, has just been, let's burn him, let's burn him, let's burn him. And then he finally gets to burn him, and he finally gets to see what dragon warfare is really like. Now, I really did like how Rhaenys did school him. She is more of a trained, more of a experienced dragon rider fighter than he is. So that was kind of cool to see her kind of school his ass. And then at the same time, Aemond comes in. And he possibly sees an opportunity to take both of them out at the same time. He's like, double score. So he just Vhagar kind of sets them all ablaze. Now here's the other thing. Does Aemond really have control over Vhagar? I don't think so. I think it is a steady peace between them. I think Vhagar trusts Aemond. Vhagar has been ridden for a long time. It is the oldest, largest dragon. It also is it is the last dragon from Old Valyria. So it is a very old dragon. It has seen a lot of war, a bunch of things. So she really does trust Aemond and his strategy, but she may fly off the handle once in a while. As we saw last season. So yeah, Rhaenys getting tangled up in that, but she kind of gets a chance to run away, and she goes, no, let's fight. I don't know if she really thought she could take out somebody. I mean, maybe she thought she could take out King Aegon in that, which I guess that if you're going for the king, you may as well make your play. It is just a Hail Mary, especially if you know Vhagar is on the field. It might be better just to attack with what you got, and then if you made it out of there, go. Don't go back. But she makes a really brash decision to go back, to attack, and yeah, she pays for it. She puts in a little bit more licks into Sunfire, and then they blow up, which is kind of cool to see. It's kind of like a plane crashing. But then you see Vhagar I was like, oh yeah, Vhagar's gonna be waiting. I had the same feeling. Aemond kind of strategizes a little bit, and he knows exactly where Dragonstone is. So if she was gonna go back out to the ocean or to Dragonstone, he was behind the castle waiting. I kind of thought he was gonna be somewhere else, but he was there. And yeah, Vhagar took her Meleys's neck and just bit down, man. So a good death for sure, and she was kind of the one that's been giving not bad advice, but kind of like bad advice for the realm, for the world of Westeros. She's been preaching temperance, and now finally she's the one to go out and fight. So I don't know if she felt guilty for this, for what's happened, but she makes the argument and she goes for it. So that was that. And she blew up, and then it looks like, I could be wrong, but it looks like Aegon's forces were able to take Rook's Rest because of the breach in the wall from Rhaenys's dragon and her. So they were able to get in. They were probably able to take the castle, unless I'd have to rewatch it again. Let me know down in the comments below if I'm mistaken. Unless Rook's Rest's defenders were able to pile out of the walls and then kind of push Aegon's forces away. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. But a breach in the wall is definitely a breach in the defenses, and that's kind of how you win the fight, is you push in through there. This is really everyone's first encounter in Dragon Warfare, and as you saw in Criston Cole's face, he knew he hit the oh crap button. It is oh crap central. This is as if a nuke went off and you see even the men fried in their knight suits and their armor. They're just powder afterwards. So this kind of, he has, as I said in the documentary, he's seen people die, he's seen real battle, but he hasn't seen something like this. And I do think it kind of shocks him. So I'm curious to see what they do with Criston in this season after this. I'm curious to see if, or after this, you know, after this event, does it make him even more stubborn, stuck up, intent? Does it make him more crazy with intent on this? So that'd be kind of cool. Talking about Alicent, dude, she's kind of flying off the rockers, huh? She's attacking her own kids. She's putting them down. She took the tea, so maybe this has been a couple weeks. I think she said it's been a couple weeks since he was alive. So maybe it has been a couple weeks since Criston's forces had to go. When we rewatch Game of Thrones, it does take them a month to get from King's Landing to the north. So maybe it's been a couple weeks that they've been, you know, traveling across over to Rook's Rest to Crackclaw Point, that area. So maybe it has been a couple weeks, and maybe she does feel like she is a little bit pregnant. So she takes the tea to really make sure that that doesn't happen from Criston. It would be really bad look for the queen mother to have a baby and her husband's been dead for a while. Yeah, other than that, I don't know if Aemond was going to kill Aegon at the end, or if he just had his sword out just in case some soldiers were there. It's a possibility as well. We don't know, but you know, he's probably really proud of himself. He's probably really proud that he was able to stick it to Aegon, especially after last episode, what happened in the brothel. So he's really proud of his acts on the field of battle, and you can kind of see him kind of basking in his glory a little bit. So I liked how Rhaenyra finally came back, and it actually took time to sail back from King's Landing over to Dragonstone, and the repercussions of that. The council is getting anxious, and she is not there to temper them. So what happens? She finally makes it back, and she kind of makes the brash decision to go fight. So pretty cool there. It's kind of cool to see Rhaenys and Jace trying to take hold of the council. Great episode. It kind of, I'm not the biggest Rhaenys fan, so I'm not like super shocked, but I think it is a great testament to how much the escalation has gone now. We're in Dragon Warfare. Does anything else really matter? Do foot soldiers even matter? Do armies even matter? Are we even going to see any more formations in huge battles because of the dragons? Just like you saw in later seasons of Game of Thrones, you know, as soon as Daenerys brought over her dragons, it was kind of over and done with, unless you had a scorpion on your side in a wagon or on the side of a castle. You know, those huge ballista things. So how is this going to change the drama of the battles and stuff like that we're going to see in the future? Finally, let's talk about Daemon. Harrenhal continues to haunt him. His choices continue to haunt him. Not the biggest fan of what's going on there. I get Alice Rivers, you know, the bastard child of one of the Strongs, I do believe. Or is she? Is she a wood witch? Is she really hundreds of years old? I don't know if that's ever explained. They may have a version of her here and she may be haunting him, but she is definitely drugging Damon. And it's pretty crazy to see the effects of it. Like, how does he go through this whole event of sleeping and then waking up? And or is it just like he has these moments of clarity and he keeps drinking tea and then he doesn't remember him? Because all of a sudden, the Blackwood leader is in front of him at Harrenhal and he's like, yeah, why are you here? And he's like, you summoned me, dude. So it is definitely Damon going through his emotions, going through the stuff that he's pushed down, deep down into his soul that he thought wasn't affecting him anymore, and it definitely is affecting him. Where is this going to go? What is her purpose? Not so sure yet. Be kind of cool to see. And how long until Damon gets tired of her company, you know? I don't know if he's gonna dig her doing this to him all the time. There may be some repercussions that happen in the future. It looks like this is what's going to happen this entire season. We are halfway done, by the way. There are only 4 more episodes left. So what is Damon going to be doing with Alice Rivers? Is she going to keep torturing him or anything like that? So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Your thoughts on episode 4 of House of the Dragon. The dragons are out. Are they going to be able to put them back into the bag, or is the cat out of the bag and we are basically ready for all-out war? I really liked it. I think we're going to get a nice, cool episode next episode. We're going to be probably lots of talking about what happened, the repercussions of what happened, and definitely dealing with Rhaenys's death and Aegon's possible injury, or maybe he's out of the play forever. If you liked the video, feel free to subscribe. Also, feel free to smash the like button. It really does help the channel get pushed out to new people. And yeah, again, let me know your thoughts. It was kind of cool. Kind of cool to see all the strategy in the war. Until next time, thank you so much and have a good one.